great movies that don't get enough attention. I thought of too many, so I'm gonna do part 1 and part 2. All these ones are pretty new for the most part, like ish. I could do one on older movies too, but for now it's just like newer ish movies, like I said. Up first, I have Just Mercy. This one came out a few years ago. I think it was like kind of the COVID times, starring Michael B. Jordan, Brie Larson, freaking Jamie Foxx. What the hell? It's a story of a man who was wrongly imprisoned and the story of him and his lawyer and their journey to get him out. It's a really good film, dude. I liked this one. I remember when I saw it and I was like, man, like Jamie Foxx, he could get the Oscar nomination for, and then nobody ever talked about it ever again. It's kind of crazy to me because the 3 leads are all pretty big actors and they all do a really good job. Coming off of Captain Marvel, I remember being like, man, Brie Larson needs a win, and this film was a big win for Brie Larson. I like her in this movie. Also, Tim Blake Nelson, he is incredible in this really small role. I liked him here. Up next, I have Sorry to Bother You. Man, this one, absolutely insanity movie. I remember watching this just because I'm like, hey, I like Lakeith Stanfield. The poster's bright and vibrant. Let me check this one out. And damn, dude, it's a freaking wild movie. Don't look up anything about it. This is a movie you have to go in blind, and if you do, I guarantee you it will blow you away. It is crazy, it is insane, but it's just a damn good movie too. I like the characters in this, the cast in this. Everything about this movie is great. It's like Pinocchio, but absolutely insane. Did you get that this movie is insane? Have I said that enough? I'm not sure. A really good movie, some great laughs, some shocking moments. Highly recommend Sorry to Bother You. Up next, I have The Last Duel, another film that did not get nearly enough attention when it came out. The Last Duel, the cool thing about the story, right? You have Matt Damon, you have Jodie Comer, you have Adam Driver. 3 leads. Oh my goodness, all of them are amazing. The story is that Matt Damon is married to Jodie Comer, right? And they're a pretty happy couple. But then Adam Driver, he does something not nice. I'll say that to Jodie Comer's character. But the interesting thing about it is you see kind of the whole exchange leading up to this duel between Adam Driver and Matt Damon. You see the story building up from one perspective of Matt Damon's character, and then you switch to Adam Driver's character, and then lastly bringing it home with Jodie Comer's character. The perspective that is by far the most interesting. The performances in this are amazing. These small bits of action sprinkled here and there are great. Damn, dude, I loved this movie. One of my favorites of that year when it came out. This one I think is the oldest of the ones I'm talking about, but it's Tucker and Dale versus Evil. This one is an absolute slapper. If you want a comedy film, this is one you gotta watch. This one will make you laugh. This film pretty much stars these 2 guys, right? Tucker and you got Dale, and they're gonna verse some evil. Pretty much they're just going out to camp in the woods, you know, have a nice boys trip. Then some goofball teens, they say, oh, those guys are serial killers. They're gonna kill us. They don't want to kill them. They just want to have a good time. They just want to vibe. From there, chaos ensues. I'm not sure if it sounds dumb, but it's an amazing movie. Alan Tudyk, dude, the whole cast, so good, man, so good. The freaking wood chipper. If you know about the wood chipper, you know good comedy. You know what I'm talking about. Up last, I have another Lakeith Stanfield movie, and that is Judas and the Black Messiah. This film, I think, kind of got wrapped up in a weird spot because, you know, in like January, February, where these really good movies, these like Oscar movies that might have gotten a early release, an early screening, you know, in October during Oscar season, but they never get a big theatrical release, and it's a little past the window for Oscars. Sometimes movies kind of get lost in translation there, and I think that this is a great example of that. Dude, it's phenomenal. It's insane. Lakeith Stanfield, Daniel Kaluuya, Jesse Plemons, again, the whole cast goes crazy. Pretty much you have Lakeith Stanfield, and he is a guy that he's kind of just, he cares about himself, you know? And then you have Daniel Kaluuya and Jesse Plemons, the feds, they say, hey, we don't like Daniel Kaluuya. We don't like what he's about. How about you infiltrate and you kind of like help us take him down from the inside, and we'll help you out. And then from there we get this really just intense story of betrayal and like love and friendship, and dude, it's a lot to consume, but damn, dude, is it so good. And the acting, incredible. That wraps up part 1. Subscribe for part 2. I'll probably post it pretty damn soon, so there you go.